Now, of course, people know who Wendy Williams is, the talk show host, and she has her own show, the Wendy Williams Show. She's on radio, everything else. Well, anybody that's out there that believes in God and believes in positive energy should definitely send a prayer out to Wendy Williams because this past week has been very, very rough for her. Very, very rough, allegedly. It's been very rough for her. And people have been concerned. People have been putting out stories and stuff through the media. One thing was that Wendy Williams had to come out and basically say that she had to push her show back even further after speculation on whether she was actually going to return to her show because they already stopped her promotional tours for her show, her upcoming season of the Wendy Williams Show, because they were saying that she had some ongoing health issues. And they stated that she was going to be back September 20th, which is this Monday. But then this past week, they came out with another statement, I want to say on Tuesday or so, saying that they have pushed back the Wendy Williams Show all the way until October because Wendy Williams still had health issues going on. And on top of that, she allegedly contracted COVID-19. Now, I could say allegedly, but this is what they put on her Instagram page, so it's not like it's like hearsay. They directly came out with a statement saying that Wendy Williams contracted COVID-19, and because of that, they're going to push the show back all the way to October 5th. Now, we're just sitting here like, okay, if that's the case, but people are speculating, like, did she really have COVID-19? Is that this, and this? Because less than 24 hours after that news broke that they were canceling the show until October 5th, there's pictures of Wendy Williams going into a hospital, and they're saying that they had called 911 and she checked herself into a psychiatric ward. Well, she went to the hospital and checked in for psychiatric services. So I don't know if she got committed or anything like that, but there's videos and pictures surfacing of Wendy Williams walking, and she does not look too well. She looks very, very pale. Wendy Williams is more of a light-skinned person, but even when you're a light-skinned or a dark-skinned person, no matter what the color is, you could tell when someone is not well. And from the pictures that I've seen, even with her having a face mask on, she doesn't look well, you guys. She looks sickly. So this is exclusively from The Sun. They're the ones that first reported it. And they said a woman matching Wendy Williams' description was rushed to the hospital on Wednesday following a 911 call for someone in need of psychiatric services at her New York City apartment building, The Sun has reported exclusively. The NYPD confirmed to The Sun that cops were called at 8 a.m. To the Swanky high rise to assist a 57-year-old woman. Now, of course, most people that follows Wendy Williams, y'all know that Wendy Williams is 57 years old and everything else. And, then they had these pictures of Wendy Williams coming out with a bag. She didn't look too well. And then there's video footage of the ambulance pulling up to the location. Now, they said though the NYPD wouldn't confirm it was Wendy Williams who called, they did announce that there was a call for a 57-year-old nonviolent female who needed psychiatric services at that address on Wednesday morning. They were transported to the hospital. A call to a rep for Wendy Williams was not returned. Also on Wednesday, Wendy Williams Show official Instagram page announced that they were postponing her season premiere, which is something I already discussed. And they also was talking about her having COVID-19. So, I mean, she's going through a lot of things right now. And, I'm scared for her, concerned for her, because she already has her Graves' disease that she talks about often and lymphedema and stuff. It was causing her feet to swell. And of course, those pictures on the internet. And I spoke about her last week. And last week we were saying, okay, she postponed it because of her Graves' disease, this, and this. And me saying, I think I actually mentioned my fear that she may allegedly be still back into drug addiction and stuff like that due to all the things that she has going on in her personal life. Of course, everyone knows that Wendy Williams and her husband divorced a few years ago and things got shaky. And then the past year, her mom actually passed away. So it's just, she's going through a lot of real life stuff. And I just feel like, Wendy Williams really needs people around her that's going to try to support her through this. It's just not looking really good to me. I'm really concerned as a listener and a supporter. I know a lot of people and celebrities, they have a disdain for Wendy Williams for the work that she does and the things that she's unveiled in people's lives and stuff. But this is her job. And, she actually just had a call in to do radio. and she's great at what she does. And, even though she said some things that I don't personally agree with, I don't wish bad health on anybody. And I hope that she's able to get help and accept help. And I mean, and if she called 911 herself and got committed to the hospital and evaluated due to the psychiatric situation that she had going on allegedly, that means that Wendy Williams is trying to save herself and really get her things in order and right. This is a tragic announcement to hear about this. And as it unfolds, I will keep you guys posted, but definitely send a prayer out to Wendy Williams and anybody that's out there that is dealing with, any mental problems. Don't be afraid to try to get help. People are out there that's willing to help you. There's hotlines and everything else. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get that help. And hopefully Wendy Williams does take her time. I hope she's not feeling like she has to get back on TV. Now, for me, I don't know her personal life. Like I said, this is just my thoughts. The copyright, of course, is disclaimed on here. I just feel like she's probably really lonely, and I feel like I feel like that show was her life, and I don't feel like it's gonna be good if she gets her show canceled. But my thing is, maybe this show is too much for her still. I feel like if Wendy Williams is able to get back into radio in some form, maybe podcasting or something, she would still be able to express herself, be able to keep her things going without having the pressure of always having to come and present it and show up and stuff. She'll still be able to talk on a microphone, do what she loves, but she just won't be on TV. And I think that maybe that's her fear, if her leaving that TV spotlight and not being getting an opportunity to get on daytime TV again and putting the microphone down. Maybe she has certain goals for herself, but before anything, and I don't know if Wendy Williams will ever listen to this, but it's to always, Wendy, this is for you, to always try to put your health first, your mental health before anything, and know that your fans are here and we support you. We're still going to listen to you, whether you're on Channel 4, whether you're on TV, whatever. If you get a podcast today and say, I'm not doing this show no more, your fans are still going to follow you. They followed you since you were in radio back in the 90s and stuff, and they followed you all the way through that to when you were on VH1, the Wendy Williams Experience, and they're still following you to this day and watching you on television and wherever else you go. You just got to believe in the fact that it's okay for you to take that next step. And, if you need to switch, do the career change. There's nothing wrong with doing a career change, but still doing what you love. And I feel like if she's able to do that, I feel like she should be able to make a recovery. But, also before doing that full transition is like getting help and doing what's needed so you can be around for your son, so you can be around to see your grandkids. Like, those are so many things that, a lot of us out here, we take for granted. Some people, they have diseases that will unfortunately take them away way too soon for no reason. But when it comes to, addiction, I feel like, if you really try to go and get the help and you try to focus on that, you can conquer it. So I'm definitely sending out healing energy, and, to be admitted under a psychiatric situation, that's a bit scary as well. So, yeah, definitely sending a prayer out to Wendy Williams. If y'all have any thoughts or anything like that on the situation, leave a comment below. But that's the report of what's going on with Wendy right now. And y'all, I'm just concerned. I'm worried, and I'm an avid listener, and my mom watched her show. A lot of people I know watch Wendy Williams. I feel like when it comes to like social media, people try to pretend like they don't F with people and stuff like that. But let's be real. A lot of people might say, oh, they might not care if something happened to Wendy. But let's be real. Something happened to Wendy, not trying to speak negative to an existence, or something majorly happens to Wendy and that is recoverable, because that's what I'm going to speak on. I think that people will care. I see people commenting and leaving prayers out to her, because at the end of the day, we like hearing Wendy Williams talk her ish. Like, people can pretend all day and say that they don't like hearing Wendy Williams. Oh, she get on my nerves. She this, and this. If she gets on your nerves, how is it that she still has a TV show 13 years after its first airing? If she gets on your nerves so bad, how has she had this lengthy radio career for 30 years? If she gets on your nerves, like, stop being fake. It's okay to like somebody that might have a different opinion or just have a wild personality like Wendy Williams. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get why people try to make it seem like it's something wrong with liking Wendy Williams and the stuff that she does. Now that you don't have to agree with everything that she says, like get it right. There's certain things that she said I just like no. There's certain things that she's done that I don't agree with. You know, I just can't get with. But overall, with her brand and the work that she's done and accomplished, you got to respect that, especially if you're out here doing podcasts and you're out here doing radio work. You know, she really is the queen of daytime radio. She broke the barrier when it comes to speaking your mind and saying it how you feel. She basically stopped that robotic radio personality stuff. She just came in and just was like, look, I'm a personality. This is my personality. And this is what your favorite celebrity is allegedly doing. And take that, you know, how you doing? You know, like, you know, I really just want to speak life into her career because even if she decided to get off TV and you guys would be happy, I would never, ever be celebrating the demise of another person, you know. And I can't be fake like that. I can't be fake and say, oh, well, it doesn't matter because she's a nasty old woman. That's what you personally think. I personally feel like, okay, she was doing her job. She had highs and lows, stuff like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, I still hoping that she's able to get through this and all the different changes that she got going on because she's older now. And I really want to see her in her golden years. I want to see her be doing her thing like Larry King was doing. Like Larry King just recently passed and he was almost like 90 years old and he was doing radio until the end of it. You understand me? I want Wendy Williams to be that old lady that's still sitting there talking crap and doing what she loves to do, you know? But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I'm going to keep you guys posted, of course, with the Wendy Williams news. And I hope that the next news that I report is good news about her and no more like disastrous, sad news or crazy stuff. Because I just really, you know, in the times that we're living in, it's just rough for everybody. It's rough for everybody. And, you know, I got a little bit of heart, okay? Actually, I have a heart. Actually, I do have a heart, so... Hey, to listen to the rest of this podcast, be sure to check it out right now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, and much, much more, y'all. It's DJ Jerica Podcast, where we talk about celebrity news commentary. Yo, check it out right now, okay? All of those apps are free, 99. Download it and hear the full podcast. I'm making a movement. I appreciate everybody for your support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Much love. Peace.